On the phone with us, you know him from Heroes and Rocky Balboa. He is now in the new movie Armored. It is in theaters right now. Milo Ventimiglia. Milo, good morning, sir.
Good morning. How you guys doing?
Very good. So when we find out we're interviewing you, of course we go and we start doing our research, and I go to your IMDb page, and the very first picture I see is of you accomplishing one of my lifelong goals, getting a hug from Chewbacca. How did that happen?
I'm not kidding. He's been talking about this.
Well, how did it happen, or you want the details of it? I mean, first of all, it's a little smelly. No, it wasn't smelly. It was actually great. I'm a big George Lucas Star Wars fan, geek, proud badge wearer of the 501st Legion of Stormtroopers. And some friends of mine made a movie about kind of a road trip and guys going to see the re-release of Star Wars.
So you're friends with the guys that made Fanboys?
Exactly, yeah. My friends that made Fanboys. And I went to, they called me up like, hey, we're going to have this screening. I'm like, oh, I'll absolutely be there. And there was Chewbacca and Boba Fett and a bunch of stormtroopers, and Chewbacca just grabbed me, and a bunch of people with cameras were around, and I could have cared less. I was with Chewbacca.
Now, was Carrie Fisher there all boozed up in her Leia outfit?
She was not there. No. That would have been cool, though.
That would have been awesome.
That would have been cool.
You should know if we are ever to meet in person, I'm going to hug you so I can get some of that Chewbacca love transferred to me.
Awesome, man. I'm in.
Milo Ventimiglia, the new movie is called Armored. Now, we got to get to something else you've done that we are huge fans of, which we watch pretty regularly here in studio, and that is High Five Hollywood.
High Five. Oh, my God. High Five Hollywood. Yeah, those are my friends at Funny or Die.
Yeah, that is one of those things we stumbled across one day, and we have not missed a new installment of the High Fives ever since they've come out.
They hate it around the office because we'll just crank up the computers around here. We'll just watch it over and over and over again.
That's a great one. I got a new video for you. You guys got to check out Jack Chop.
Jack Chop.
It doesn't come out of Funny or Die, but it's another good friend of mine. He's a filmmaker, and every year he does these Halloween videos. And his mission on these Halloween videos is that he does them for free, and he tapes them in one night. So just look up Jack Chop and have fun.
Okay, definitely.
Right, fair enough.
Now, we got to ask you about the new movie Armored. How tough is it to take Matt Dillon serious after There's Something About Mary? I mean, you see him in that with the giant teeth and everything like that.
Yeah, but that's all character. And the great part about Matt is, first of all, he's the nicest guy in the world.
Yeah.
Terribly intelligent, and really has so many interests. I mean, I'd walk into the hair and makeup trailer in the morning, and we start talking about jazz. I don't know the first thing about jazz, but he knows a million things about jazz.
Are we talking about the music form or the dancing?
The music form, yeah. We're not talking about Fosse or anything like that. It was definitely the music.
I could just see that trailer talk. You got to use more jazz hands. When we shoot you in this next scene, you got to have jazz hands.
Exactly. Fosse. Yeah, nicest guy in the world.
Now, another action movie that you're credited with is Gamer, that came out earlier this year with Gerard Butler, but your character's name, and I never got a chance to see it, Rick Rape. What's the deal with that? Did you say, oh, that sounds great, yeah, I'd love to be known as Rick Rape?
So Neville, Dean, and Taylor, the directors and writers of that, I've done a couple jobs with them, and they just said, hey, here's our new movie. I'm like, oh, great. They're like, yeah, why don't you read it? I said, oh, great. They said, yeah, you're going to play this part. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, his name is Rick Rape. Awesome. and the character, I mean, he truly is a disturbed, disgusting person. He looks like a black widow, insect, a spider, raped a bumblebee, and bred Rick Rape.
Wow.
Do you call him
even if you just check out my quick little death, I mean, it's pretty unbelievable. It's some of the most demented stuff that I've done in a long time.
Well, there was also another creepy guy in that movie from Dexter, Michael C. Hall, who actually is from North Carolina. And
he's awesome. He's one of my favorite actors.
I mean, did you get any help from him on how to be creepy? Because he is clearly, with everything that he's done, he is just one of the creepiest actors out there. But again, such a nice guy.
We didn't even cross paths on that movie.
Okay.
I didn't meet him till I was on the studio lot on Heroes maybe 3 months ago, because they filmed Dexter on the same lot as us, and I was pulling on the lot, and I never see him. I always see the crew, but I never see Michael. And I started to drive past him, and I stopped, I rolled down my window. Excuse me, Mr. Hall, my name is Milo. I worked in a movie. You were in it, was it? Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, how's it going? And then I started to dork out, man. I'm actually a huge fan of Dexter, too.
That's funny. It's so, like somebody being polite to each other. You don't think about that in Hollywood. People like, hey, Mr. Hall, how are you? And
oh, yeah,
like
no, because we totally know know each other. Like I'm having breakfast with Spielberg and lunch with Will Smith. Yeah, we all know each other in Hollywood.
Milo Ventimiglia, the new
We're breaking down walls here today.
The new movie is called Armored. Also, one of the stars of Heroes. Are you guys still? Because I know the first 2 seasons, it seemed like you could not turn on. You couldn't log on to an internet site. You couldn't turn on, like, say, G4, the Sci-Fi Channel, without some sort of information about Heroes being brought up. Are you still dealing with the crazy fanboys, or now that the show is a little older, has it died down a bit?
It's definitely died down a little bit. I think we've got a couple people out on the streets paying viewers to watch the show at this point. But we're still plugging away, man. 4 years. They pulled us off life support, and we started breathing on our own. And we're still going.
But the good news is those people that are paying people out on the street aren't just paying them to watch Heroes, they're paying them to watch NBC as a whole.
Exactly, but then again, I mean, those people now work for Comcast, so.
Right.
Yeah, GE, the people that are selling like dryers and light bulbs, they decided they don't want to pay the people on the streets anymore.
Yeah.
So now all of a sudden it's turning into, Comcast. Oh, hey, that's smart business. That's actually going to funnel back into what we do.
Well, it's actually the Shine Hard Wig Company that's the parent company of everything, as we understand it from 30 Rock. So
I'm just waiting for like Fannie Mae or something to own a network. How great would that be?
It is interesting. Salt brought up 30 Rock, because 30 Rock, Heroes, Friday Night Lights are all these shows that all came out in the same season. I mean, 2006 was a huge season for new shows for NBC.
Yeah, it was totally huge. I mean, what followed it? I mean, and what followed it on kind of like subsequent networks too.
Yeah.
TV is an interesting business right now. It's definitely changing. The dynamics are changing. The paradigm is shifting. And I think everybody's kind of along for the ride. I mean, you can get whatever you want free online, no commercials. Why do you need to watch it on a network television?
That's exactly what we were just going to bring up.
And you can get whatever you want anytime on NBC as long as it's Jay Leno.
Not so long.
Oh!
Nobody reads the business journals.
Milo Ventimiglia, the new movie is called Armored. Milo, thanks for joining us today.
Happy to be with you guys. Appreciate it.